Good evening, friends. My name is Kemangi Ramesh Patil. Our today date is 19 January 2022. Our today's video topic is database. Java is a strongly typed language, so to declare a variable, every time we need to declare with its type. Database can specify the different sizes and the values stored in a database. The database are divided into the two subcategories. That is, first is the primitive data type and second is the user defined data types. Primitive data types are predefined in the Java library. The primitive types are divided into the two categories. First is the numeric data type and the second is the non-numeric data type. Again, the numeric data type are divided into the two subcategories, that is integer and second is the decimal. And non-numeric are divided into the two categories, that is the character and the boolean. The numeric are divided into the two categories, that is integer and decimal. And integer type are also divided into the four subcategories. The that are First is the int, second is long, third is short, and fourth one is the byte. Integer type are the type in which the number are stored are positive value, and it also contain the negative values. Integer if we need to store the integer value, then it will store the it will require the 4 bytes to store in the memory. And long data type will occupy the 8 byte memory. The short will require the 2 byte memory to store the variables, and byte will store the 1 byte value. Byte is used for the array values, and others are used for the numbers in the table. And second type is decimal type. And decimal type are divided into the two categories, that are the float and the double. The float will require the 4 byte memory to store in the memory, and double will require the 8 byte memory to store the variable. And non-numeric data type are the floating point are used for the fractional part value. uh, the to specify the float value, we need to require the value, and after that the suffix f will required. And for double, it will require the value, and after that the suffix. And now we explain the non-numeric data type. Non-numeric data type. The non-numeric data types are character and the boolean. The character type is belonging from the Unicode encoding scheme. The Unicode encoding scheme was designed for storing the all characters in the set. Second one is the boolean type. The boolean data type will store the only the two values, that is true or false. And second one was the user defined data types. The user defined data types are classes, interface, string. That's all.